Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Good
How are
morning.
you all doing today?
Ah, lovely.
Lovely.
Just drinking my tea.
You're drinking your tea. I'm
Just
drinking my
get a bit
tea.
of lubrication. I can't speak today. Lubrication in my mouth. I can't
Great.
really speak.
Great start, mate. Great start. Nice
Always
one.
a great start. You've got to start off strong, mate.
Got to start off strong, don't we? So,
Definitely.
hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. How are you all doing today?
Hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. Get the lube out. Yeah, I know. Get the lube out. Got to have some.
Here is
What's
the
happening with my hair?
Yeah, what is
What's
happening
happening
with
with my
your
hair today?
mate?
I know. I
Yeah.
don't know what's happening with it. Okay.
So,
It's
obviously,
like a flick. Okay.
it's like a hair
Sorted it.
flick. So, obviously, so one thing has changed. I have a new sofa. It's
Nice.
a more sturdy one this time round instead of like one that I'm just seeping like this, looking like looking like someone that's melting.
Yeah, you
But,
was sinking in that other one though, really, weren't you?
yeah, like if you remember in the last podcast, I was kind of like It looked like I was sinking inch by inch.
Yeah. You
Like
did.
every time someone was
You
looking,
did servo as well. It was annoying for you because you had to keep
I had to keep
fluffing it up all the time.
yeah, yeah. I had to keep on fluffing it up like every like 3 to 4 days. Just basically, like one day it'd be all fine, and then the next like 2 times that I would sit down on on the sofa, I'd be like, look like I'm shrinking into look like I was shrinking into the sofa. It
Yeah,
was
that's the
horrible.
problem with them beanbag things, aren't they? Just annoying.
Yeah.
But at least you got a sturdy sofa now, which is a lot
Oh
better.
yeah, definitely. Right. I'm gonna put chat on my phone as well. Actually, just so
How's
I
everybody
don't
Sunday
miss
anyway?
it.
You having a good one? Is it a good one?
Hope everyone's having a great Sunday. Right, yeah, I've got chat on my phone. That's fine. So, first things first. Um, would be game of the month, wouldn't it?
You want to do game of the month first then?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do game of the month first. So whatever you've got. Whatever, because I'm basically following your questions that you sent
Okay.
me the other day. So
So basically, game of the month is a new thing that we've brought in because obviously we're going to do our podcast once a month.
yeah.
So it's just like kind of highlighting a game that we've either played or a game that we want to play and just like talk about it a little bit, really.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just kind of a new segment to add to it, really. And obviously you can have your opinion on it as well. But yeah, game of the month.
Yes, definitely. So let's introduce it.
Oh, then.
Game of the month. Yeah, I
You
added
pressed
too
it?
much. I did too. Yeah, I've pressed it.
Did I can't hear it. Do it again. Hold
Do
on.
I do it again?
Try it again.
Right. Game of the month. Do you not hear it?
Yeah. I can hear it now, yeah. It's because I had the sound down, but yeah, that's good.
Oh,
So I'll go first anyway.
This is how Jack watches my streams.
Yeah, no,
With
because
the
I'm watching
volume
your
low
stream, but
down.
there's like the delay. I can't really. I'm watching your stream so I can keep up with chat, but then I don't want to listen to it because then I'll be hearing my own voice, which is ick.
Yeah.
And obviously it'd be doubling, so.
What, you don't like the sound of your own voice, do you?
Well, no, I don't like it, mate. My game of the month is Doom on the PS1. Special copy of this as well because I took this to Blackpool last year and I got it signed by John Romero, if you can see that.
Ooh, nice.
So, signature there. So, yeah, this is a game that I've played previously a little bit in the past, but I think I played it on like PC and that. But it's definitely one that I want to play in the future and I want to complete because I think I've played it like a little bit but never completed it. So ideally, I wanna play it on stream and get through it and say, look, I've completed Doom, which is sweet. It's not just like an ornament piece. I do want to play it.
Ooh,
Did he
very
make you?
nice.
No. To be honest, right? He was a lovely guy. I've got a signed poster with him. I've got a picture with him. I bought a signed poster, and Sophie bought me like a little Doom pin badge as well. It's a really nice bloke, like really good. I think Chris got a baseball cap as well, which to be honest, I wish I got one because that baseball cap is brilliant. It's not printed as well; it's like embroidered. Have you got it, Chris?
No, I gifted it to Cheryl, didn't I?
Oh my god!
Yeah, I gifted.
Did you
Yeah,
really?
yeah.
Oh,
Honestly,
never.
yeah. Because when I went up to Edinburgh, I always had it in my mind that I was gonna gift the cap to Cheryl
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah, yeah.
because obviously we know how big of a fan Cheryl is of
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Doom and Quake and those like genre games. So I was like, oh, okay, you know what? I'll get this hat. I'll get the
Yeah,
hat.
that's a nice
Get it
gesture,
hat.
to
Get
be
it
honest.
signed. I'll wear it for a little bit and then put it in the
Yeah.
display for a bit, just to know, just to let people know that I've had it, and then gift it to Cheryl, who like, to be fair, like
Yeah,
when
yeah.
I went to Edinburgh, they like Cheryl Zombie were like really nice. They showed me around, and it was really nice. It was really nice, and honestly, I would definitely go again. I'll definitely go to Edinburgh again. It was just
No, that's
so
nice. Nice
nice.
gesture, that, to be honest. To be honest,
Mm.
if I ever go to Blackpool again, I'm not going to Mike. I'm not. No, I'm not. We're not going Blackpool this year.
No.
I do want to go again, but it might be like next year possibly.
Mm.
But I do. If John Romero's going to be there again, I do want to get another app because Chris's app was like it was like a black one with Doom logo on, and he signed it as well in like a silver pen. Oh, it looked really good as well. So I want to get one of them, not to wear, just to have, because yeah, it's brilliant. But yeah, he's a lovely guy, and yeah, finally got. He said to me, "Did you buy this from me?" Yeah, and I said, "No, mate, this is my copy from home." I says, "Yeah, I brought it straight here just so to get signed." So yeah, this is a game that obviously I do want to play at some time. I never understand. The only thing I don't understand about these PlayStation cases, obviously the double layered PlayStation cases, but
Yeah.
it's only one disc, and I've got a few
Is-
games like that where they're double, and it's
Did
like
it?
what I don't understand.
Does it not have? Is it not like one of those where kind of like the Crash Bandicoot one? They had like it had it like with the original Crash Bandicoot
Yeah,
one. It was originally
du-
doubled,
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
and
don't understand it. Yeah, there's
and it had a demo on the other side. So I don't know
no.
if
This has
that
got
was.
no.
So
This has
so
got no demo, but also it's got no
it's got
like
no
like your
it's got no
teeth to
insert.
put. So yeah, so I don't think it was meant to have an extra game in anyway. I don't understand why PlayStation did that, but to
I
be
don't
honest,
know. It's weird.
I'm not thinking. This is in like proper mint condition as well. It's like really good condition.
It was
And
really
I
weird
didn't
that.
want him to sign. I didn't want him to sign the case just in case the case ever got damaged.
Mm,
So I said just sign the manual instead. But yeah, that's
yeah.
my game of the month anyway. We'll do that every month.
Yeah. So I do have two, but I'm gonna stick with the one that I originally said, because I originally thought with the game of the month that we was going to do, it was originally the game that was of this month, like what's been released this month. But
Oh, no,
since we've gone down this route, my
yeah.
one is Final Fantasy VIII.
Imagine if you picked up showed the same game
Yeah.
as me. So we had told each other what game we're choosing, so it's like all it's new
Yeah,
for everybody as well. But imagine if he picked the same one. Oh yeah, I've got Doom as well.
oh,
But no,
oh yeah, speaking of Doom, do you know that they've released remastered of Doom 1 and 2 on the
I
PlayStation
have
5
seen that. Yeah, I have
and
seen that.
all the other like consoles as well, like Xbox
Yeah,
and
I think you can
PlayStation.
have up to 60. Is it 16 or 18 players
Yeah,
multiplayer as well, which is good.
they've added online multiplayer. Yeah,
Yeah, I do. I
that
think I
looks
want
really
to get
interesting.
that, to be honest.
I
Yeah,
do
it
want to
looks a
get
good
it.
game.
I want to get that.
Especially
Like,
playing with friends as well. That's even, and I think it's cross-platform as well, so you can play with everybody else.
yeah, Cheryl's been egging me on and going, "Oh, I've got this. I've got this. You should play it. You
How
should play
much
it as
is
well."
it?
I
How
was like,
much is
"Yeah."
it? Is it expensive or something? I don't know. Because I know I saw a chat talking about that the DLC or something. If it's apparently it's free if you've got something already.
Yeah.
See, I think I've got Doom already on the PlayStation
Mm,
anyway.
yeah.
But I'm trying to think.
Hey,
I think
Dowdy.
I'm sure. Yeah, Adam, you right, mate? I'm sure I've got. I'm sure I've downloaded the Dooms anyway. So I think I don't know if it was Shell saying that if you've already got them,
Mm,
you just either just have to pay for the DLC or it's free or something like that. I'm not quite sure.
yeah. I think it's
Uh,
something like that. But anyway, I
uh,
picked Final Fantasy VIII, which is what I'm originally playing on stream at the moment. I'm just going down. I'm basically going down memory lane with this game because I absolutely love this Final Fantasy game. Even though like Final Fantasy 7, I was kind of like I didn't really have that much of a connection with it because like I only played it like briefly.
yeah.
Um, and I didn't originally own it, but I originally owned 8, and like just basically playing it now throughout my streams. It's just been absolutely. I've just been running this road of memories. It's just been really cool. I'm really enjoying this. So
I skipped
Fantasy,
Final
yeah.
Fantasy. I don't know what it is. I enjoy watching you play it, but it's
Mm.
just something about it. I don't know. It kind of didn't connect with me. So
No.
Final Fantasy 7, obviously, I enjoyed. Final Fantasy 9, which I'm
Mm.
playing at the minute. Obviously, we'll get into that. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think Final Fantasy 9 is brilliant.
I've really
I can't
enjoyed
really
you
say
playing
which,
that. I really
yeah,
enjoy
I
playing
can't really say
watching you play
which
that.
is better. I think Final Fantasy 7 was good,
Mm.
but I think Final Fantasy 9 I'm kind of really enjoying. I'll get into it anyway. We're going to need to talk about it anyway. But well, I can get into it now, to be honest.
Yeah.
But
But yeah,
Final Fantasy 9 for me is I don't know. It's good and the story is good, but it seems easy. It seems easier for some reason. It seems a lot easier than Final Fantasy 7, and I'm on like just started this 3 now, and it's I've still obviously haven't used any summons yet, so I'm like I'm gone. This is like first time with Final Fantasy 7, you're using them all the time and just like spamming them really. But on this, you haven't even used a summon yet, so I'm like, yeah, but it does seem easy. Like
Yeah.
bosses don't seem that hard as well. I think I probably died twice throughout
Yeah.
it, but I'm really enjoying it. I'm probably coming up to like 30 odd hours on it now, something stupid
Yeah.
like that. But yeah, it's brilliant, honestly.
But
I'm not Dowdy. I'm not reacting, mate. I'm not reacting. I've seen it. I've seen it already.
But you
I've
didn't
seen it.
But you didn't originally was brought up with Final Fantasy, was you?
No, mate. Final
You,
Fantasy passed me by.
you was more Metal Gear and games like that.
Just any games like that, Resident Evil and stuff like that when I had my PlayStation. Final Fantasy passed me by. There's friends that was playing it, and obviously I kind of watched them a little bit, but it was I think it was too much for me to comprehend. Obviously at that age, I was obviously at high school and not still at school, but I was like, I think it was just too much because when I was watching my friend play it, and there's like all these like little things that you have to do and set things and everything else. I was like, oh, but this is too complicated to me. I just want to get into a game and kind of play it and that. And I wasn't really into turn-based like fighting games and that. So I know of them. I know Final Fantasy, obviously, but I'm not like proper into it. But now I love them to bits. I'm building my collection up. I just love collecting them and playing them. But yeah, Final Fantasy 9 is what I've been playing.
Yeah.
This month. We'll get into that anyway. Like I said, we'll get into that. We'll just obviously talk about what we've been doing in the past month, because I think last time we did our podcast was end of July or something like that, or beginning of July. I can't remember. So what's been happening between that time for both of us, really? So Chris, obviously, if you wanna go with that one.
I don't think there's not really much to say about it. Because, well, mind you, I went to Edinburgh for a holiday from when we came back with the podcast to now doing the second episode, the 2.1, as I like to say in this podcast. But I've been to Edinburgh, went to see, I've seen the Scots Queen and Zombie Killer Con 2, had a nice meal with them, and had a really great time. Like went to like the old town where it was just basically, there was so many people there, so many, seeing a lot of bagpipes playing, and
you took loads of pictures, which is nice. I mean, there's some beautiful.
I took a lot of pictures and I took a lot of pictures and post them in Discord. And
Edinburgh is nice. Edinburgh's a beautiful city, to be honest.
It's so beautiful. Like my first time going to Edinburgh, and honestly, I really.
You went up for a few days, well, didn't you? I thought you was only going up for like the weekend, but you went up for quite a few days, didn't you? 4 days, was it?
Yeah, I went for 4 nights, and basically went around the town, went around the city even. Just basically just immersing myself in my surroundings, and it was absolutely beautiful. It was really good.
You like you had a good time anyway.
Honestly, the weather for that weekend those 4 days as well was just couldn't pick a better time to go.
That's a surprise for Edinburgh, for Scotland as well.
Yeah,
On the cold and pissing it down, but yeah,
exactly. Yeah, it's just I think they're basically used to cold weather and peeing it down with rain and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
but
To be honest, every time
it's
when I
really
used to work up there, I didn't really. I never had like any bad days. People always say, "Oh, Scotland's cold" and that, but it's not. To be
mm,
honest, it's always had like nice mild weather. To be honest, there's
mm,
never days where it was like too cold or freezing and stuff like that. It was a nice weather. Now we went like all the way up like top end of Scotland as
mm,
well, and even up there, weather's beautiful. You know what I mean, like I
mm.
think we was working on like a golf course place, and yeah, it was brilliant. Yeah,
Yeah, like I've seen I've seen an Instagram post with what Edinburgh looks like around Christmas,
mm,
where it snows and that,
yeah,
and honestly even that looks even that looks magical and beautiful. You know.
yeah. Did you go to Edinburgh Castle?
Yeah, I did. I did on
Yeah.
on the last day as well. I went
I've
on.
never been in, but obviously you can see it from where you are. But yeah,
Yeah,
it's
honestly, I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen such a beautiful view like that. Never seen
yeah,
anything
yeah,
like it. And inside the castle as well, it just had so much. It just gave it just
really good.
would
Yeah.
give just kept on giving and giving and giving. Like
Was
there's
it
just
was
so
it
much
cheap to get?
history there.
Was it cheap to get in, or was it
It
quite expensive?
was. I'm not gonna say exactly how much it
No.
was, but it was reasonable. It was
Oh,
reasonable.
okay.
It was a reasonable price to go to like
Yeah, yeah.
for entry and stuff like that. Like if you just wanted to
It's-
if you just basically wanted to just go in and have a look around, then that's great. But they offer you audio audio
Oh, okay,
headsets and
that's good.
stuff like
Yeah,
that, and going with like guides and people who go around and guide you to and tell you the history of
yeah.
every inch of that castle. Is just honestly, like there's a lot of options for people. But I
Did you
just
take the guided tour?
sorry.
Did you take the guided tour?
No, I just
No, I don't
all I
bother.
basically did was just have a look around.
Yeah, I know
That's all
the
I really
audio
wanted to do, to be
ones.
honest with you.
Yeah, the audio ones are quite good to be honest, because I think it kind of detects when you get to a certain part of it. So then I think what it does is like it plays audio about that section or whatever, and it gives like an issue, which is really good because you can
Hmm.
slowly walk round, which is brilliant.
Oh,
But yeah, I need to do Edinburgh Castle. I've never done it. I've done like
on,
a few other castles and that, but
honestly, mate, if you do get the chance to go back and go through Edinburgh, a chance to go back to Edinburgh and that, like
yeah,
Edinburgh Castle is definitely a must. It is a must.
yeah.
Honestly, there is so much that it has to offer, and there's just so much to like absorb in that place. It
Yeah,
is just
definitely.
brilliant.
Yeah. Well,
It was
speaking
honestly
of
fantastic.
places,
Yeah.
we're kind of arranging to meet up in December, aren't we, for Christmas market up
Yes.
down at Cardiff.
Yes.
So
Jack has
that's
finally said that he's going.
well, it was more. Sophie, she wants to go. She was like, "Oh yeah, I want to go." I was like,
And then
"Really?"
you're
She
like,
goes,
"Oh."
"Yeah, I want to go." But she was like, "No." She says, I said to her, I said, "Look, because obviously I don't know what money's gonna be like." I said,
Yeah.
"What we can do is we can travel down,
Mm.
meet everybody, do Christmas market, and come back." She goes, "No,
Mm.
no, I want to stay." So I was like looking at hotels yesterday. So
Yes,
it
so
looks like we're staying the night.
well played, Soph.
I'll be taking you down as well. When I'm taking you
Yeah.
and I think
So
the
I think
Dowdy's coming
yeah.
down.
So I think we're just gonna stay the same amount of days as you, to be fair.
Yes,
Because
this is live.
because it was
Not gonna make.
originally gonna be going there on the Friday till the Monday, but like depending on money wise, I feel like it just makes sense. It just makes sense for us to go travel on the Saturday, do the like meet all our friends, go to the Christmas market and have a look around.
Yeah, it'll be nice
and
to be honest,
then
because I think Alex obviously Simon, he was saying that if you stay at a certain hotel, literally it's in the centre, and NQ64 is literally just 10 seconds away,
Yeah.
so that's even better as well. And it'd be nice to meet some new faces as well. Obviously, that's in chat. And a new Christmas market as well. Because like I say, I'm not sure what Cardiff is like, but I've been to a
it's
few, and some of them's good, some of them's crap. I know Worcester one is like beautiful because it's like a Victorian Christmas market, but I don't know what obviously Cardiff's like. But I'm guessing it's gonna be nice. But yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting people again, like Gaz again, meeting Nat, Alex. I think Callum's gonna be there. Obviously us four. and then the weather else is gonna be there. But yeah, it's gonna be nice, man. It's gonna be good. But
Yeah,
yeah, like I said, I've never been to Cardiff, so Cardiff Christmas market that is.
yeah.
Be nice.
I'm looking forward to it. Like when I went to Cardiff for a weekend, like that, like I really enjoyed it. Like Cardiff Castle
You stayed in
was
that
really
hotel as well, didn't you?
yeah. I
That
stayed
we're
yeah
looking at.
yeah. I stayed in that hotel. On the 16th floor I was on,
Oh
and
wow.
yeah, like I basically went all out. I went all out with this weekend.
Yeah.
Because because of like obviously work wise, like they were like, oh, you can have an extra like 2 weeks off and stuff like that. I was like, stay in. I wasn't gonna stay in the house for the whole 3 weeks. So I was like, you know what?
No.
You
I
know
say you
what?
might as well go out and yeah.
I was like, you know what? I've got a bit of I've got a bit of I've got a bit of money in me account and stuff like that. So I'm like, oh mate, I'm gonna make a weekend out of it. I'm gonna go to Cardiff and make a weekend of it. Get on the train, get to the hotel, and go and explore Cardiff. Because because when I first went to Cardiff, I didn't really explore much. I basically like went there for a stag do the first time
Ah,
round,
okay, yeah.
and you don't really get to see much when you're like doing a
No,
stag
really,
do.
because all you're doing is pubs, really. Then, isn't it? You're not really
Yeah,
seeing Cardiff. You're just seeing literally pub after pub.
yeah, pub after pub, then nightclub, and
Mm.
then
The only
pub,
time I've
and
ever
then
been down
nightclub.
is when I've been working there.
Yeah,
So kind of obviously do a little bit of exploring because you're going to look for some food and that.
mm,
So I think we stayed in this. I think we stayed near the stadium, but I don't. I'm
mm,
definitely sure it went to Premier Inn.
no,
It was a place near the stadium. It was like on a corner. And when we just went out for some food and that, I think we went to Turtle Bay. I think or something. I think that was my first experience to Turtle Bay down
right.
there. So yeah, but it was beautiful. Like so from what I can remember, it was nice anyway.
Yeah. Was it across the water where you stayed?
No, I can
No.
remember. I can remember
That's
it was literally where the stadium is. It was a little bit further up from that. I think it was literally on the high street or near the high street, and
okay,
it was a
right.
corner building. But I don't think it was a Premier. I think it was more like a just like one of them booking.com type of things
Yeah,
where
yeah.
it's an apartment or a flat or something like that. But
All
it's
right,
like
okay.
in literally in the centre. But it was
Mm,
good anyway.
yeah. Oh, brilliant. Yeah. So, like
But yeah, I'm looking forward to Cardiff.
I'm yeah, 100% really looking forward to it, and just all we just have to do is just basically um get it all sorted out, and then we can then don't have to worry about it then with money and stuff.
Yeah, I think you should basically just the hotel getting booked really
Yeah.
because I don't know if it's going to be cheap if you book it near the time or if you book it now. The prices that obviously I found this was one of them that you have to pay now.
Yeah.
I think it was on like 109 quid or something stupid like that. But it's like, do I wait and book it close to the time or will
Mm.
it be more expensive? I don't know what's going to be better or worse to be honest, but I'll think about it anyway. But definitely need to book something
Yeah,
soon.
we'll get it sorted, and we'll get it sorted and stuff like that. Get that sorted out, and then it's out the way, and I don't need to worry about it, and then we can just enjoy the day that enjoy the bit of the weekend there, and enjoy the Christmas market. Be
Did you go to the NQ64 when you was down there?
oh yeah, like
Is it quite
yeah,
big? Is it a good one?
it's it is a good NQ64 to be fair. There's like when you walk into the place, there's already a long like counter of retro consoles with the screens on the
Oh,
walls.
similar to like Birmingham and that.
Yeah, basically. But
Yeah.
with the Birmingham one, you walk in and they're all on that side.
Ah,
Instead,
okay,
they're
yeah,
all
yeah.
on this side. But you've got arcade machines already on that side in Cardiff. You go a bit further. You go a bit further in, and you've got the bar on the left hand side, and all like tables and stuff like that, and then more arcade stuff over the back as well. So
Which is
it
bigger,
is
Cardiff
huge.
or Birmingham?
Sorry.
Which is bigger, Cardiff or Birmingham?
Ooh.
I know they've just extended Birmingham a little bit, haven't
Yeah.
they? But all
Yeah.
they've done is put like more seating in and that.
Yeah. I think. I. I don't know. I think Birmingham just inches it, but
Ah, okay.
I. I just only just, but I think
Yeah,
they're kind of
yeah.
similar. But when I went to the Edinburgh NQ64, that was mass. That was huge.
That was huge,
that was
yeah.
huge place. That like absolutely
Where
huge.
is the one? I know some people said before. There's one is it Leeds or Bury where it's like 2 floors or something like that, or three floors.
No, Dad, I don't get a measuring tape out now. I didn't have
Yeah,
time for
it's
that.
going from one side of the room to the other. Okay, it's
Yeah.
an inch bigger than Birmingham.
I think I'd
Uh,
get a few looks
yeah,
from the bartenders and all that stuff. Say,
you
what
could say
are you
you're
doing,
doing a
mate?
review of it, couldn't you? You
Yeah,
could say you're doing a review of each. You could
yeah,
say I'm
yeah,
traveling to every NQ64 and doing a review on it, so I need to obviously measure
yeah,
it,
yeah. I'm with TripAdvisor.
how quick the drinks are,
Yeah,
all that, and see which is the best.
yeah. Just
Uh,
just say to them I'm with TripAdvisor.
I think I don't know if it's Leeds or Bury that's got like double floor or something that's massive.
Bury's got the triple floor
NQ65, yeah.
arcade club, haven't they?
I
I
did
think
like, to
Bury's
be
got
honest, I
that.
did like Blackpool's arcade club. That was
Yeah,
really good.
it was good. That
Yeah, I
it was really
enjoyed
good.
Blackpool's.
But
But yeah, this year we're not going to Blackpool, unfortunately.
no,
I think it's just too much going off.
mm,
We do like I do like Blackpool. It's good, but it won't be like a yearly thing for me
no,
because obviously it's getting up there, and then hotel, which
yeah,
was expensive anyway, and then obviously food on top of that.
mm,
Arcade club, gaming market. We spent quite a bit up there,
yeah,
so I think for us, for me personally, anyway, Birmingham's we that's like our
mm,
every year one, if you know what I mean.
yeah,
So because it's literally up road for us, and I think it's kind of in the middle for people, so
yeah.
everybody still meets up. But yeah, Birmingham is definitely one of
It's,
them that we
well, it's
go to each year.
it's easy access, isn't it?
Well,
Because
yeah,
you've
last
got
time I
like
went on train,
yeah, because you got the train, you got train services, you got and stuff like that. So it like Birmingham's got a huge it's got 3 train stations where you basically can queue to go and just
yeah,
get there as quick as you can. And
I think what it
but
was
I think with Blackpool,
first time,
yeah,
first time we went on train, and it took like an hour,
mm,
and I thought, and like next time I thought I don't want to really do train. I'd rather just drive up because it's going to
yeah,
be quicker to get up there, and obviously I've got places to park and that.
mm,
And it was just a lot easier. And then obviously I can dump all my stuff in car and that and go for something to eat
mm.
instead of. But last time we stayed there, which was really really good to be honest.
So
We didn't have to stay. I think it's just because other people were staying. We thought, oh yeah, let's stay. So
mm,
we ended up staying the night, which was
mm,
really good to be honest. Had a good night. Met a few people and that.
so what do you prefer? Do you prefer Blackpool or Birmingham?
Um,
See,
I'm gonna
I'm throwing it at you here. I'm throwing it at you there.
controversial.
Controversial.
I do like Birmingham because it's convenient. If you know what I mean, it's convenient to go. Uh, and yeah, it's just close
Yeah,
by, and
yeah.
it's cheaper
To
if
be
you were just going to go for a day and come back. To be honest, but Blackpool is good,
to be fair, I
but
agree
I
with
think
you.
it's just cost and distance really.
I agree.
It's not just you can't just go up for one day and come back down because you'll be knackered as well. So you'd have to stay at least one night.
I
And
agree.
we obviously stayed too. So, but yeah, I do enjoy both of them to be honest.
Yeah.
I would like to go Blackpool at some point. Go back to Blackpool, but yeah, Birmingham's the place for me anyway, definitely.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you. I just feel like Birmingham's more like it is closer to us than Blackpool is, and like it's just easier. It's easier to get to,
Yeah.
and
Plus, I don't think I can do another a journey with you and Adam it back at car to be honest as well for that long, there and back. That's just too long. Too long with you two in car. It's not too bad. I mean, I can get to Cardiff and survive without killing you both.
Yeah,
But yeah,
we was a bit
like
was a bit
annoying
hard
kids
to
in the back.
handle, weren't we?
Yeah, like annoying kids. Too much sugar.
But yeah, it's like
But yeah, it's good.
But yeah, it's like with Blackpool Play Expo, it was like I know a lot of people are interested in like the dev talks, going into a hall, sitting down and listening to the devs talk about games that they've worked on in the past and kind of like gone saying, oh, this was it was like it was difficult in these times to develop the games that they are now, and like kind of talking about the process of it, or like people do find that interesting. I just don't. I'd rather
Yeah,
like it's I did that the first time round, And don't get me wrong, it was interesting to listen to, but then it was just kind of like dragged on a little bit, and just
Mm.
kind of like it just did kind of drag on, and it was like we didn't do it
Yeah.
the second time round. We just basically made it purely for the gaming market, looking around, getting posters, getting games, and getting like
Yeah.
stuff like that. And I feel like Blackpool, just like Birmingham, is basically like similar. Just kind of like just go in there, get you've got a list of what you want to get, go in there, get your stuff, and then
Mm.
go out, and it's done then. And then you can just kind of spend the rest of the day hang out with everyone in the
Yeah.
community and stuff like that. Go in the NQ64, play games and stuff like that. And
See,
it's just kind of it. I think Birmingham's more easier to
mm,
kind of like keep it
yeah.
just keep it straightforward.
The dev talks for me, they don't interest me, to
No.
be honest. It probably for some people would be really interested in that, and obviously obviously it's good for them because they're like, oh yeah, we're going to get into something, and like, but for me, I just didn't. I didn't even know where there was anyway to start with, because it's a massive place.
Yeah, it's huge.
But that don't interest me anyway. Sitting down and listening to people talk, to be honest, there's loads of stuff going off for as well, and
Yeah,
my main thing there was just go to market, and but there's like the bigger room as well. There's like loads of consoles, loads of arcade machines. There's stuff going off on the stage. I didn't even. I don't think I even played one of them games, and they had a bar as well, which I don't understand. The people drinking and there's like machines everywhere. But they're like a massive,
isn't it?
yeah. Well, exactly, yeah. They're massive hall, and I don't think I even sat down on one of them machines or anything. I think I just went into my, because it was really warm though as well. But I think they had like pinball machines there. They'd also, it was good. It's definitely, if you're gonna go there and you're interested in obviously doing dev talks, then I think they'd like competitions on stage, and that is definitely worth going. But for me, I think I went for market and went to experience it, and I thought, yeah, it was good. It's a good place, and I definitely would go again. But it's not like I don't want to rush back and do it.
No.
But it was good, definitely. I think with Birmingham, for me, it's more like it's convenient. Go in, have a drink, obviously get some food, and pick up some games, and that's it. I didn't even take a list last time. I went open mind off it. I'm just gonna pick up what I can.
I don't think I did either. I don't think I took a list. I just basically looked at. I just basically went around, kind of like around the stalls like 10 or 15 times, just basically looking back, going.
Yeah, I think I went around about 5.
That looks good.
Yeah, so Sophie was like,
back round.
"You going round again?" Because I went round at least 3 times, and you always think like you're gonna miss something. So then I said, "Oh, I'm gonna go round again." She's going round again because yeah, I've got to go round again. I might miss something. But there's only one store really. I think that I got most of my stuff from, and it's the guy that goes to Birmingham as well. He's got like a beard and that. I think that's where I bought the SNES games from, and I think you got some from him as well.
Yeah, I know the one that you mean.
Yeah, it's quite reasonable price as well. He was on he was literally in the corner, wasn't he?
Yeah, I know exactly the one that you mean. You walk in and you go to the left-hand side, and he's right in that corner, right?
Yeah,
on that, he's corner side.
He's reasonable. Yeah, and obviously he sells like loads of NES. I think SNES games, loads of Game Boy games. I think at Birmingham he had like a massive box full of Game Boy games, all decent price as well. But also it's I can't remember what I buy from Birmingham. What did I get from Birmingham last year? This year, was it this year?
Well, I can tell you what I got.
This year? Jesus Christ, man, it's gone quick this year.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. What did you get? Because I can't remember what I got.
I got a Dreamcast and 2 games.
Ah, you did, you did.
Which had to be sent to Nutty to get fixed.
Yeah.
But I think there was others as well. I was gonna get Metal Gear Solid, but I eventually missed out. I missed out because someone else got it before me, and I was like, shit.
Yeah, but you saw it as well, though, and then you was reluctant to buy it.
I saw it, and I was like,
you should have just got it, mate.
I was like, you know what? I'm gonna. It's a reasonable price. Like it was about like, I think it was about 25 to 30 quid or something.
I think it was 25 or something. Yeah, you should have got it, mate.
I was like, look at that. okay, if I'll go around again, see if I can find another one, and if I can't, then I'll go back to that one and get that one. But then obviously come back again and it's gone. And I'm like,
Yeah.
shit, can't believe
I
it.
still need to get the special ops one. I think it is. It's
Yeah.
like a similar case, similar cover to the Metal Gear one, but it's. I think it's got.
I haven't given up
I
on
don't
it
know
though.
its fucking name.
I haven't given up on it. I'm still looking for it. I'm still looking for
Yeah,
Metal Gear. I
I
still
still need to
to.
get the special ops one. I think that's probably. Let me just have a look. I think it's quite expensive that
Yeah, I
one,
think
but
it is. Yeah.
I think it's. Let's have a look.
It's like with it, with the Final Fantasy VIII one that I said about my game of the month. It's like they've really they've really looked after it with its manual because it's all wrapped up in a nice pocket,
Oh,
and obviously
that's probably
it's got
not even being
the
used.
it's obviously got the four games. Obviously the first disc is in the PlayStation because I'm currently
Yeah,
playing it
yeah.
on stream.
Well, is that Black Label?
Yeah. No, you and your black labels, my god. Oh, I
The,
don't like
the
platinum.
only reason, yeah, but the only reason I don't like Platinum is because
Yeah,
it's just like there's no effort into them.
that's my game of the
So
month.
you've got a design on that, which
Yeah,
is nice. So same as Final Fantasy,
yeah,
same as Final Fantasy 9.
yeah.
The designs on them, obviously on the bot on the disc itself, are brilliant. Now Platinum, it's just normal, just a normal color, which is shit.
I got my Final Fantasy 9. Look at it.
Ugh, dirty, disgusting. That get it out of my face. Get it out of my face. No, that is horrible, mate. That is all.
Yeah.
I've got a label on this actually. I need to peel off. I don't know why that's still on it, to be honest, but
Yeah, mate.
it's bad.
Sloppy man.
I know. I hate labels. Oh, I hate them, man.
Yeah.
Labels and platinums. Do you know what I've noticed? This hasn't even got a manual. What?
Ah, see you.
Anybody got a spare manual for Final Fantasy 9 that they want to give me? Because why ain't this got a manual?
Oh, this ain't. Oh,
That's
so
not on them without me.
I didn't have to pay. I didn't have to pay for this one. I had it gifted to me from the lovely Julio Games. But
Nice.
this one's got like Final Fantasy VIII's got a nice manual.
Ciolio getting rid of his crap games as well.
Got a nice manual.
I know, I can't believe this. I don't understand why this hasn't got a manual of it. I still
Oh,
need
no.
one more. I know. I need one more Final Fantasy game for the PS1, and that's the Anthology. I
See?
think I've got all the PS1 games then. I think I have.
Yeah.
The Metal Gear 1,
Dowdy says
Metal
I am
Gear.
the manual.
he is the manual, that is true. The Metal Gear game that I'm still needing is the Metal Gear Solid Special Missions.
Mm.
It's only 28 quid with manual, to be honest. That's quite cheap.
Mm.
There's still quite a few Metal Gear games I need. But yeah, Zelda Collection's coming on nice, to be honest.
Yeah, I was round yours the other day. I seen your collections. They are come along very nicely. It looks very nice, to be fair.
Yeah, I just need a light in the glass cabinet, to be honest.
Need one of those.
Need to buy one.
Yeah,
I think it's one of those stick on and you push it type of thing.
Yeah, you need one of those fancy ones from IKEA or something like that.
Yeah.
That stick to the top and just press the button. It's like
yeah. Yeah, I've got a light with it, but it's obviously been cut off. So I can't be asked rewiring it. Just might as well just get one of them stick-on lights, to be honest.
Oh, definitely, yeah. That bit.
But yeah, that's. Oh, so I'll go through what games I've been playing. Everybody probably knows anyway, but we'll talk about what we've been playing this month. So for me, I've been playing Final Fantasy 9, which I am proper enjoying it. I love it. Every Tuesday and Wednesdays, I proper get into it. It's really good, man. I really like playing. It's just a good game. I think it's like a nice chill game as well. I feel like it. I don't know. It's gonna be a bit controversial, but I feel like it's better than Final Fantasy 7. I think 7 is a bit overrated. It's really good. I'm not gonna lie. 7 was brilliant story. But I do like 9. I think it's really good. I think, like I said, it seems a bit easier as well. It seems a little bit easier, which unless my level's really high or I'm not even at a point yet, but I'm on disc 3 now and I'm like, nothing's been like really, really challenging.
Yeah.
I've died probably twice on it.
You were well chuffed when you got to disc 3. You were well chuffed.
Yeah, well, I couldn't believe it because I felt like I've been on disc 2 for ages, but I still obviously got 2 more discs to go, obviously 3 and 4. But I just feel like it does seem a lot easier. And it's not been difficult, and I've been leveling up and that, and obviously and working out that there's certain things that you got to do to like have different builds and that. But it is good. I do a really good game.
Yeah.
Uh,
It does look brilliant.
obviously, I'm gonna play one Final Fantasy a year anyway because they're quite long games. I do like playing RPGs, but they're really long. So for that as well, I've been playing I played Super Metroid, which I completed, which I'm gonna say
Oh god, yeah.
is probably one of the best SNES games I've ever played. I reckon it's definitely up there in the top 5. Super Metroid, Link to the Past.
Not Flashback.
No, Flashback's good, mate. Flashback is good. I know you've been having trouble with it, but yeah, Flashback it was a good game.
Just
I played the Mega Drive version, though. What you playing? The SNES version on Mega Drive?
I'm playing the SNES version.
See, I don't think there's any difference between them. But yeah, the Flashback's a good game. I really enjoy. I do want to play Another World at some point.
Don't get me wrong. I do. Don't get me wrong. Flashback. I do like the way that it looks. It's got a charm. It's got a nice charm to it. Flashback. It kind of reminds me of like it kind of gives you that kind of same platform level as Abe's Odyssey.
I knew you were going to say Abe's Odyssey, yeah.
Because you've got that kind of like that kind of like fourth wall view of them like going in the directions that they need to go. But Flashback, yeah, I am enjoying playing it. Yes.
See, I think Abe's Odyssey is a lot harder than what Flashback is.
There is.
Abe's Odyssey is a lot harder.
Yeah.
I've played it a few times, never completed it, so it's probably something I want to play at some point and obviously get through. But I find Abe's Odyssey a lot harder than what Flashback is. Yeah. Flashback was quite not easy. It was a good game, but it's one of them where you can, if you die on a certain bit, you kind of learn it so you know what's coming up next, and then you kind of don't make them mistakes again. And obviously start playing Donkey Kong Country 2, which is a brilliant game. I don't think it's as good as number 1. I think Donkey Kong Country 1 is still better music wise. I think it's just a lot better. Donkey Kong Country 2 is good. There's some things on it which I'm not a fan of, like collecting coins and having to spend coins to save and then do other stuff. And like first game, you could just save at any time. You could travel any time. You just have to spend coins all the time. It's like
really?
It's kind of you have to collect coins to be able to. You get a free save, but then if you want to go back and save, you got to like spend 2 coins, and the coins you've got to collect in it might be worth like going back to like if I start again on Thursday, traveling back to like the first level. Doing some like first level easy ones and just redoing. But I don't think you can well, you probably can actually. Just redoing like first couple of levels and getting up your lives, getting your coins up and everything else. So then you've got like more chance. That's probably the best thing to do, to be honest.
Yeah, absolutely. No, you kind of struggled a little bit with the Donkey Kong Country 2, especially with that one level that you was doing the other day.
Yeah, I think I was more like I finished early as well because I wanted to raid into Plunger because it was his birthday. But
yeah, bless him.
Yeah, I was struggling with one level. I don't think my mind was in it though as well because I was thinking, is Plunger coming on? So and I didn't want to miss his stream, so I was like waiting for it to come on. And I didn't think he was streaming as well. Yeah. And then he popped on. I was like, oh yeah, sweet. And I was like, right guys, I want to finish early. We're going to raid into Plunger. So I wanted to see his birthday message, which to be honest, it was good. It was a good thing. Well deserved it.
I wanted to do a special say about Plunger's birthday and his stream on Thursday. That was really nice to see. I thought it was I thought with like giving him like special surprise and stuff like that, and just to see his face like full of emotion and happy, and obviously his fiance Danny like happy and that it was really nice to see. It was
it was really nice.
It brought tears to my eyes as well, to be honest with you, because it was
I think problem with Plunger is a lovely guy, but he don't give himself enough credit, and I'm like he puts himself down, says you don't need to do that, mate. You're awesome. I mean, every time we meet him, it's a very conversation. We have a proper good conversation with him. Have a good talk with him, and he's like knowledge on games and everything else. He's good, man. He's a good laugh as well. He's so funny.
Like honestly,
and I think it's just
honestly, he's such a down to earth guy, and you can tell that he loves retro games so much,
Yeah, yeah.
and especially on the Sundays when he and Danny plays video
But
games on stream
I
as
think they've
well.
literally just gone live now for Paper
Yeah,
Mario. So
yeah, yeah,
personal video from Jet. Yeah, the Jet video is amazing.
yeah.
To be honest,
That was definitely
obviously
brilliant.
that got put into obviously that was asked to be done. I didn't think. I think what we had to do is write a list of stuff that he was interested in, stuff,
Hmm.
and obviously send it to her. But she did it really good, and to be honest, she's
Mm.
really personal, really good.
Yeah,
Because like they're saying, some people, you do it and they're just like happy birthday, and then that'll be it.
yeah,
She was like proper into it and like giving him like it was so good. It was like really good, and it
Mm.
was proper heartfelt. But
yeah,
it
definitely.
was good. What's this? I like different settings of nine. The characters, yeah, characters are brilliant. Dazza, to be honest, brilliant.
Yeah,
Abe's Odyssey, Stranger's Wrath. I haven't played that one. I think I've got Abe's Odyssey. Do I need
oh,
Exodus as well? Because I think there's Exodus. Or did
yeah,
this?
Abe's Exodus. Yeah,
I'm not
I
sure
thought
if
you
I've
had.
got Exodus.
I thought you had Abe's Exodus. I ain't got
I've
any.
got Exodus.
I ain't got any of them. I need to get them.
Yeah, Exodus I've got. Odyssey I haven't, so I need to get. I need to get Odyssey. I think you got Odyssey, haven't you?
No,
I thought you had.
I have not got Odyssey. I do need to get it
Oh, I
though.
thought you did.
Nah.
Yeah, she did the air flip, which is cute, man. Which is good.
See, I'm not a big Gladiators fan, but I thought that video for Plunger was really nice. I thought it was really
Yeah,
good. I'm not the biggest.
Gladiators was one of them. Growing up was. It was more like a staple in the household. It was one of them you watched.
Yeah.
You sat down when you was younger. It was on TV. It was good, to be honest. Back in the day, it was brilliant. I think my dad was gonna like go on it once as well. I can't remember. I'm sure he said he was gonna go on it or something like that. And I was like, what's going off? But yeah, I don't think he ever
Imagine.
did it, or he went to train for it and he didn't
Yeah.
do it or something. I don't know,
Yeah.
but yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it was definitely a show that was on the TV in
Very popular
in our
back in the day.
household.
Like
In our
really good,
household,
yeah.
like my sisters were like were big fans of it, and they
Yeah,
watched.
yeah.
And that was kind of what that was. I think that was kind of like I think that was kind of why I didn't enjoy it.
Ah,
But
okay.
I'm not the big, like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of Gladiators, but I honestly, that video for Plunger from Jet
Oh,
was
it's
really
brilliant,
nice.
yeah.
It was really good.
So, what games have you been playing this month?
So
Well, we know, but yeah.
the games that I've been playing this month have been Legends of Zelda Wind Waker on Monday. I'm trying to keep it like solidated for Mondays. I'm trying to keep that solidated for Mondays, but I'm enjoying Wind Waker. I really am enjoying it. I love
Have you
that.
finished that game yet? Are you nearly finished it?
I'm very close to finishing it.
Because it feels like you've been playing that for ages.
I've got that because I've been doing other things as well. I've been going around doing like getting heart pieces and stuff like that. But I think I've got enough heart pieces to kind of like get me through it, and obviously doing like getting other items as well. But there's just so much to do in that game. Like you obviously have your main objective, but you could also do other things as well, like sort of collecting heart pieces, collecting treasure chests from the seas and stuff like that. But like when you're like sailing through the seas and stuff like that, going to your objectives, there's something like really peaceful about it, and if you're not getting chased by sharks and tornadoes and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I think it's a really nice game. But obviously, Zelda was a franchise that passed me by like when I was a kid.
Yeah, same.
Because like obviously I've said this before. I was a PlayStation kid, and my PlayStation experiences were like Crash Bandicoot and Abe's Odyssey and Final Fantasy VIII and games like that, Resident Evil 2, and like games like that. Like that, Zelda was kind of a game that passed me by years ago, and to kind of play those games for the first time at the age that I am, I do enjoy it. I enjoy those games.
I think a lot of it's to do with like games passing us by, is because when you was a kid, you only had one console. And you either had one other console, so you either had a Mega Drive, a Master System, or you had a SNES or whatever. I was always Master System, Mega Drive, PlayStation. So all them other stuff did pass me by because I never had opportunity to play them.
Yeah.
So you know about them games, but you never had that opportunity to play them because you never had that console. You could only have one console when you was a kid anyway. And games wise, you only probably got one game every once a year or twice a year. Obviously, Christmas and birthday and that. So.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But yeah, Wind Waker looks really good. To be honest, I was going to play that at some point, but now I've kind of watched you play it. I feel like
I feel like you've been
I
playing
want to
it.
play it. Yeah, that's it. I feel like I don't want to play it, if you know what I mean, because I've seen you play it, and I was going to play it on stream, and I think, well, I've kind of watched you play it now, so. And I'm obviously not going to miss your streams just because I'm like, oh, I don't want it to be spoilt for me. So I thought, you know, I kind of think I'm not probably going to play Wind Waker now, but I do want to play Majora's Mask, and obviously.
Honestly, I felt the same when you was playing Link to the Past on your stream. I honestly did feel the same because I felt because like watching you play it on your streams and just kind of like going through the journey of that game with you. It's like, oh, do I really want to play it now that I've seen Jack play it? I don't know.
Yeah.
And I was kind of like in a debacle with myself over it, but I kind of like said, right, let Jack go about his way of playing Link to the Past. Like let it simmer for a while, and then kind of think, oh, I'll go and play that then. And I did, and it was like, yeah, I did it, and honestly, it was the best decision I made to play that game on stream because I really enjoyed it.
It's like Wind Waker now. I could play that next year, but then I would have probably forgot about yours anyway because I would have been like, I can't remember what he did on this or whatever. So I could probably still go back to it and think, oh, I'll play a Wind Waker because it'll be all fresh in my mind then as well. And even you'll be watching, you're like, I can't remember this bit or whatever. It's like with Flashback, you was playing Flashback. I played that probably last year or something, and I know I can remember some parts of it, but then other stuff I'm like, I can't remember what to do on this part.
The funny thing about that was when I was like, I'm lost. I don't know what to do. Can anybody help?
Yeah, I could help you, mate. I would have helped you otherwise.
And then Julio comes in going, I've played this game loads of times and I still can't remember anything.
You do forget it. I mean, there's certain there's only certain things that you remember about games, like certain parts, but I can't remember like every single part of a game where I'm like, yeah, you go up here, you do this. And there's people obviously that come into our chats that know every single thing about games. I was like, how do these people like keep that knowledge of a game, like people with Final Fantasy and stuff like that? They've got so much knowledge about it, and it's if you go here, you can get this. If you do that, it's like, how do you remember that? I wouldn't be able to hold that much knowledge. Yeah. Mad.
Yeah, it's mad. Oh, and
what else you been playing? Oh, sorry about it.
Oh, yeah, FYI, if we miss anything in chat, it's not on purpose. We're just basically deep in conversation with it all. But
yeah, welcome in everybody.
Yeah,
anyway.
welcome on in, guys. No, we're not purposely ignoring you. But what else have I been playing? I've been playing obviously Flashback as we just touched on. Honestly, I do see why people love that game. I do see it, but as a '90s kid, I'm kind of like I'm kind of going like, I don't know what to do here. Where do I go here? And stuff like that. And I do like it. I think it is a good game. Like it does have its.
Would it have been a game you would have played as a kid, or would it be like, no, I'm not interested in this?
That's a difficult one because like I said, I wasn't a big SNES kid. I was more a PlayStation kid. So Flashback basically passed me by. But yeah, would it be a game that I would have played as a kid? Probably. Now thinking about it.
Yeah, if I don't know if I had that as a kid, it wouldn't have been a game I would have chose for my parents to buy. I would have been, nah, I don't see. But obviously, playing it later on in life, it is really good. It is a good game, but it wouldn't have been one of them games I would have enjoyed as a kid because I would have been frustrated with it. I'd be like, what the fuck? I'm dying all the time. This is trash. So, but yeah, I do. It's really good. I really enjoyed it. Really good game. Like I said, I do want to play Another World at some point because I think that's similar to it, or I think the same developers or whatever.
Yeah, I probably won't go as far as Flashback. Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think Flashback would be like, yeah, I played that, I've experienced that, I've died too many
that's
times
it.
on that. That's it. End of.
Yeah, it's funny because
So it's like
what was it
the
now? I was watching
the
his
journey
stream and
ends for me there.
he was growling every time he died. And this was like, like get proper frustrated. With it.
Like
It's so funny.
if I let the growl go, I'm like I like effing and blinding all the time, and I don't want to do
Yeah,
that. So I growl.
I
I
was in
growl when
stitches.
I want to like go and all,
Every
like
time you like
rage.
died or something, or just fell down, your face was
Yeah.
like, it's so good, man. It's funny.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah. So definitely.
it's a good game. It's an hard game, but yeah.
I love it.
What else you been playing?
I've
You've just been playing that, have you?
I've also been playing Final Fantasy VIII, which I
Nice.
touched on.
Yep.
Like I said, going down memory lane with that game was just is really nice. Never got to finish it when I was a kid, which was upsetting. But
Yep.
as the age that I am now, playing it on PlayStation, also got the guide for it as well, which
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying.
I still need to get that, but it's pricey.
Yeah, I actually got it very cheap, so I was
Yeah,
I was
seven,
very
8, and
fortunate.
9 is quite pricey because I still need 7, 8, and 9. But yeah, they're
Oh,
the bit more expensive ones.
I was very
I
fortunate
tried
with
to
that
find
one.
them in good nick as well, to be honest. But yeah,
Mm,
I've got what have I got?
you've got loads over there.
I've got 4, but I can't remember what they are.
Have you got 10 there?
No, I've got
Ah,
10 2,
oh, you got 10.
13, 13 2, and 12. But I
Ah,
need 10. I need
yeah,
7, 8, 9, and 10, but I ain't got them. They're just
yeah,
expensive, man, as well. Try to get them cheap, but it's hard to get them. Like I
yeah,
want to try and get them for a tenner at least, but
yeah,
trying to find them for that, it's yeah. Keep trying to find them in charge shops where I'm like drop on where somebody's took some in
mm,
and they've labelled them up for like 150 or something. So I'll be buzzing them, but
mm,
yeah, it's just trying to find them, and it's hard to get them.
yeah. I got really fortunate with Final Fantasy VIII, to be fair, because it was like I saw on eBay that there was like guides for that game going for like 20 to 30 quid, and I'm like, Jesus fucking
Mm.
Christ,
Yeah, they're
is it
expensive,
really
mate.
that is that what people go for these days? So
Yeah,
I blindly bidded for this one for like 12 pound 50 or 13 quid or something like that, and it sold for that, and I got that, and I was like, oh, that was lucky.
yeah,
So that's
that's good.
fortunate. But I also recently got Kingdom Hearts 2 guidebook as well, which I've got to do this again. Which one of my
How much the Kingdom Hearts cost you?
about about 8 quid.
Really? That's good,
I
man.
got this for
That's
like
good.
8 quid, and the retail price on the back says £11.95.
Yeah.
Back then. So
It was one of them things though. Game used to be like push to get your guide every time.
Mm.
So when they had like mid like releases and stuff, so I can remember going to Grand Theft Auto 4
Yeah.
and buying the guide at that time.
that was
But
cool.
they always used to push for stuff like that. But I still need the Metal Gear Solid ones. But the price on them, mate, is ridiculous. So Metal Gear Solid 1 official strategy guide, you're talking like 60, 70 quid.
Mm.
Metal Gear 2, you can get it for like probably 15 quid. Metal Gear Solid 4, and so on. So like, but they're all like none's cheaper than 10. The Metal Gear one, the first one, is like 80, 60 quid. I've just been looking on eBay. Ridiculous price, man, for a strategy guide. And some of them not even in good nick as well. So it's like he's charging, and it's shit. But
Really?
yeah, I do need to get them at some point.
Yeah. Back from
Back from the car boot,
sale.
Nice.
Yeah, we still
real
need to do a car boot run, don't we?
We
were talking about it in a previous podcast where
and film it as well.
and film it as So we'll might do a bearded duo special video for that. Who knows?
Yeah,
in the future.
Mate, I've been down here nearly 8 years and I haven't been to one car boot yet.
Really? Oh, wow.
Yeah, I've been to one, mate. I know there's one literally just around the corner as well, but I just haven't been. I don't know why.
Mind you, I've never been to a car boot here either.
I've been to car boots in the past, but
Yeah.
I've been to one since, and I don't know why. Because you're probably going to find some good stuff, to be honest.
And we was talking about, well, I think I'm going back a year ago or something like that, where we was talking about doing a CEX challenge in Hereford or something like that, saying like, oh, if
Yeah,
you
yeah,
spent,
we'll do
yeah,
that. Yeah.
yeah, I think we was talking about that, but we'll
Probably be easier to do it in obviously where we are really in
yeah,
Worcester. Just do a
yeah,
£20
kind of,
CX challenge, go in
yeah,
and do it. It's just getting time, mate, to do it, but we
yeah,
need to do it. We
we
need to
don't,
do it.
we will have the time for it, and like kind of and kind of go through with the ideas that we've got. Yeah, it's just been poor timing and just haven't.
Yeah,
It's been put on the back burner, but we
it,
definitely
it
want
will
to
happen.
explore it.
It definitely will happen at some point. It's just when and where.
Yeah.
What games you been playing off stream then? Have you been
What
playing anything
games
interesting off stream?
I've been playing? I've been playing quite a few games off stream, to be honest with you. I've been mostly playing Ghost of Tsushima, which I absolutely adore that game, and
Yeah.
I really love how it looks. The graphics are crisp. The controls are brilliant. Like, the exploration in that game is just so good.
Mm.
Like the sceneries in that game, that how they've beautifully made it. It's like, oh,
Yeah, it does look
honestly,
nice,
it's
to be honest.
so nice,
I
so
only
so
played
good.
the. I didn't play the. I didn't play the first. I didn't play the game itself,
Uh,
but they brought out like a multiplayer type style game to it. So still goes to Tsushima, but it's like a multiplayer one where
I've not seen that.
like 4 and 4 or something like that. And
Oh.
it's not too bad, to be honest. I only played it slightly a little bit, but I do
Mm,
want to play the main game. It's just getting time to play it, really, to be
yeah.
honest.
And like going through like missions and side quests and stuff like that, it's just like kind of like a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
Like there is so much to offer, like in terms of like, oh, you could do this mission, or you follow each like tale of certain characters in that game. Like you've got the tales of this character, or tales of that character, tales of this character,
Yeah,
tales
yeah.
of that character. There's like so many options that you could go down, and just not be bored of it. You've
But you
always
can,
you've always got something to do in that style of things, and also you've got like the add-ons and stuff
yeah, you can
like
upgrade your.
bamboo stuff.
Can you upgrade, like, put new armor on and stuff like that
Yeah.
and
Oh
everything
yeah.
else, like set pieces and that?
Oh yeah.
Because I see
Honestly,
some
there is
armor on
so
it, it looks really
much.
good. Yeah.
There's so much to offer in that
Is
game.
it
Like
is it a
it's
bit
so good.
is it a bit like Dark Soulsy type? Is it one of them, or it's not
Um,
as hard as Dark Souls?
it's hard to tell, but I can see why you say that, because I've seen Dowdy play Bloodborne and
Yeah.
Elden Ring, and I can see like kind of little similarities to combat styles
But
and
it's not
stuff
as
like that. But
hardcore
it's
as
not as
like
hard. It's
stuff.
not as
Yeah.
hardcore as them. No, no,
Yeah.
absolutely not. But it's tolerable. It's more tolerable than Dark Souls games.
Have you
Fair.
been obviously Ghost of Tsushima is set like samurai
Yeah,
and
like
Japan and stuff like that. Have you been watching the Shogun
the Shogun.
on
No,
Prime, I think? Oh mate, you need to
no, I
watch that. That's a
haven't. No, I haven't. No.
brilliant series.
Um, I do.
Shogun's
I do
really
have
good.
to. I do have to look at that.
Yeah, mate, that's that. If you like Ghost of Tsushima, it's kind of
Yeah.
it's so good. It's so good. It's like really good show.
Mm.
If anybody's not watching Shogun, honestly, I'd definitely recommend one of them to watch. It's brilliant.
I'll have to write that down if I've got my pen with me.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's on. I'm sure it's. I'm definitely sure it's on Prime.
I had a
Or
pen here. What
Disney.
the fuck? Where the fuck's that gone? Never mind.
Disney
Anyway,
or Prime. I'm not quite sure,
never
but
mind.
one of them, mate. Honestly, give it a watch.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. Really good.
There's like
Uh,
there was also the first Descendants that I've been
yeah, I
playing
did a
as
little
well.
bit of
It's very I enjoy playing it, because it does remind me of, like, you said this when you was playing it when I was around your place the other day. You were saying it's kind of similar to like Destiny 2
that. Oh,
in
definitely. It's definitely got
in a
Destiny
lot
vibes.
in a lot of ways. And
Yeah.
and I do enjoy playing that game, because I've I played it. I played it a lot yesterday. I played it the day before that as well, and I might play a bit. I might play a bit of it today. You never know. But
Yeah, I
like,
think you
yeah,
can
I
squad,
do.
if
I
like
do
team
see
up with
it.
squads of 4 as well.
Mm.
The only thing about that game, it is really good. Obviously, and it's got definitely like Destiny vibes with it.
Mm.
Uh,
Yeah.
I just found the enemies not challenging, if you know what I mean. They was
Mm.
easy to kill. Now I don't
Yeah.
know if that's because it's like early stages or what like that,
Yeah.
but they didn't seem like really hard to kill.
What level
So
are you on now? What level are you now on that game?
I don't know, mate. The last time I played it was when you was around.
Yeah.
That's the last time I played it.
I
I ain't touched it since, to be honest. I've started playing off stream anyway.
We'll have to have a
Started
session.
playing World of Final Fantasy. I know we do need a session, mate.
We need a
definitely.
session on that.
World of Final Fantasy I've been playing, which I didn't even know existed. So I picked that up and yeah, it's, to be honest, I'm kind of enjoying it at first. I think it's going to be a really good game. It's it's weird. It's like Pokemon meets Final Fantasy because you obviously got 2 characters, a brother and a sister, and they something to do. I think they've lost their memories or something like that, and they're and you like it's a bit like Kingdom Hearts style as well. Do you know where you're just traveling around and you get to different areas?
Yeah.
But you come across like Final Fantasy characters or Final Fantasy style characters, but like more like a. But then you can capture them as well. So you have like a Pokemon battle with them, and then you can catch them, and then they're on your side as well. So I've only done like probably about an hour into it, but it's a lot. But it's really good game. Final Fantasy World is like really. I don't know. It's so good. It's like seems very like it's not. I don't think it's hard to play, but it's very enjoyable if you know what I mean. So I'm gonna try and off stream play a lot more of that if I can.
Oh, definitely. Mike says, have you guys played much VR? Just got the PC adapter for PSVR 2. I've not played any VR games at all.
The only I had the PSVR 1 for the PlayStation 4. I played that a little bit, but yeah, it was good. It was good, but it's not really. Don't really interest me, that type of stuff. If I was gonna get VR, I'd probably get the Oculus or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's I don't know. It all depends what type of game. I think some games probably work really well on it. But yeah, I think it's probably for me a bit disorientating as well. I ended up being sick or something. But yeah, I've not played much VR games, to be honest. Pokemon Fantasy, it is a bit like that, Mike, to be honest.
Yeah.
And you do have them on your head as well, which I don't get that, Dowdy. I don't know why they're on your head. I think somebody else keeps going on about totem pose or something. Totem pose. I'm like, I ain't got that far yet. I don't know what that means. So, I God knows what that means. Morning, Mally. You alright, mate?
Morning, Mally. You alright, mate? But
yeah,
like,
First Descendants. We'll have to definitely play a game on that. Get a few others on it as well.
And it's free to play.
And it is free to play. Yeah. What's the other one that you've been playing?
The other free game that I've been playing is called Zenless Zone Zero. I've had to get that right. Because I've been calling it Zenless Zero Zone or something like that. But I played a bit of that, and I do like how it looks. It has got an intriguing charm to it.
Is it anime type of style?
It is anime style type games, kind of like it's got like a it's not got a persona, it's not got a it's kind of like it's not persona type gameplay, but it's
the
style kind of is kind of similar. But yeah, Zenless is one of those games where you kind of like go around like combat wise is it's good, but it's kind of like you're collecting agents as well. Like you've got you start off with like 4 agents or like 3 agents, and if it was a game where you could progress and kind of like gain agents along the way instead of like paying for them for real money and stuff like that. Because it's one of those games where
like pay to win.
Like you pay with your own money to get agents and stuff like that. Kind of like kind of like with Fortnite and getting like characters to pay for characters
Yeah,
and stuff like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Like,
But
it
what is it that you have to do in it then? Is it is it like a turn-based strategy or just going
it's
around?
no, you just go around. You can go around in a place called. You go around and defeat enemies, gain like gain, gain like coin, like kind of like items and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Like I've only played it briefly, so it's kind of
yeah.
like it's
I
kind of
did see
like
it on the store, and I was like,
after.
do I get it? But I'm like, I
I
don't want to
don't I don't think it's a game
overwhelm
that I'll go
myself with
back
too
to
many
it.
games. Yeah, yeah,
I don't think it's a game that I'll go back to. I kind of wanted to like test it out, see what it's like. It's good in
yeah.
many. It's good in some aspects, but it's also like kind of like meh in some areas.
Mm,
But yeah, like the kind of like if there was a way like you're going through like story mode where you can gain agents, then possibly I would probably explore that. But
yeah.
at the moment, I'm probably not going to go back to it. Um,
No, like I said, I was tempted to download it, but then I was like, I don't really want to download that First Descendants and then another game
yeah,
because it's like, time wise, I ain't got much time to play games or
yeah,
streaming it, so I want something I can just jump into,
mm,
and I don't want to have too many games on where I'm like, oh, shall I play this one? I'll play this
yeah.
one. So I'm kind of in between Descendants and the World of Final Fantasy.
Mm,
It all depends what mood I'm in, really, but it's at least it's got something to play. And
mm.
that First Descendants for a free game, to be honest, you can't complain.
No.
It's quite well made, to be honest. It's really good.
I would go back to First Descendants more than I would go
Yeah,
back to Zenless, because
yeah,
with the First Descendants, you can basically like do like random missions and kind of like grow as a character and upgrade your guns, upgrade your armors and stuff like that, and kind of like what you do with Destiny 2, and
yeah.
just basically like run with that. I would more go back to playing First Descendants regularly than with Zenless. Like,
Yeah,
but like absolutely definitely, and it would be a lot more fun with playing with friends on First Descendants, so you can
yeah.
go so you can
Some of
kind
the
of grow
yeah,
together.
some of the games are like I don't know. They are like a little bit overwhelming as well. Do you know when you been playing retro for so long now?
Mm.
It's like it's kind of simple and stuff like that, really. But then you go into a game like that, and there's like loads of stuff up menus and loads of like things to upgrade and that. It's like a bit
Mm.
whoa, it's a bit too much. But it's still a good game. I really enjoyed it.
Well, you got to have that
Uh,
balance, don't you?
yeah, of
Got to have
course
that
you do. Yeah,
balance.
100%. What have you? So what games have you got upcoming in your stream?
So
What can we expect for you when obviously you finished certain games?
after so after Zelda, I would like to go. I would like to go back to the Mega Drive. So basically, Sonic 3 would be on the cards
Yeah.
for um for the Mega Drive.
Yep.
I'm probably going to be I'm going to probably be on Final Fantasy 8 for a very long time. So that's
Yeah,
never
definitely.
so there's no plan for a game after that then.
Yeah.
But I've also been playing Layers of Fear as well. So so when I've finished Layers of Fear, I might go on to another modern game. I don't know. But after Flashback, I don't know. After Flashback, I don't know. After Flashback, I might go on to a PS2 game. You don't know. Probably one of the Harry Potter, probably the next Harry Potter game that I've got, which is the Goblet of Fire.
Oh, nice.
I might go to at that point. What about
Yeah,
you?
that'll be good.
What about you?
So my plan is once Final Fantasy 9 is done, I'm gonna start Link's Awakening DX. Obviously, I've
Ooh.
got the Game Boy cartridge for it, so I'm gonna play it through the SNES for the Super Game Boy.
Very exciting.
So I'm looking forward to playing that. And then after Donkey Kong Country 2, also going to the Mega Drive, and I'm going to play Sonic 2 because we played Sonic 1
Ooh.
this year, I think it was. I
Oh,
think we played that this year. So I'm
very
going to move on to
exciting.
Sonic 2, and same again. I'll try and go through the Sonics, but
Very
obviously
exciting.
I always give them space. But yeah, Sonic 2, I'm looking forward to playing it, to be honest.
Very exciting.
I know you played it recently, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm very excited for you to play that. Absolutely,
Yeah,
because
I've got it. I've got it. Yeah, I've got the cart and that. So yeah,
yeah,
I'm looking forward to playing
I
it.
really enjoyed you playing Sonic 1. Kind of going through levels. You did that in one stream as well,
Was it on
which is really
stream?
yeah. You did that through one stream.
Oh, I did, yeah.
Yeah.
That was good.
See, I
Yeah, but
remember your streams more than you remember your own.
it's not. It's to be honest, Sonic's not an hard game, and I got all the emeralds as well.
Yeah.
And I thought ending was going to be really good, but you just like it's just a different ending really. But yeah, it was good. It was
Yeah,
a
you
good
do
game.
have different endings, yeah.
I don't say it was that difficult as well as a
No.
game. It was really good. I think you're probably more challenging as a kid, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's just like it was a good game to play. I really enjoyed it, to be honest. Sonic games are really good anyway.
Yeah, I really enjoy
I've
Sonic
got brought
games.
up on them, but yeah, Sonic 2 I'm really looking forward to playing.
So
See how much Tails
yeah.
can wind me up, to be honest.
Yeah. So what games are you looking forward to in the next few months? I've put a lot of thought into that.
Right, so
I've got about
I
4.
would have liked to play that Yorkshire game. Do you know the Thank Goodness You're Here? But I've seen a few people play it now, and I kind of think I don't need to play it now. But I think that's a brilliant game. Obviously, I'm not going to play it because I've seen people play it. But yeah, it was a good game.
I thought that was amazing. I thought that game's amazing.
I'm not game wise. Obviously, I've just said regarding games are coming out. The game I'm looking forward to, but obviously that's not going to be until 2025, I think, or 2026. Is Witcher 4.
Oh yes.
But it's not even going to be called Witcher 4 as well. Apparently, at minute it's called Witcher 4 Polaris.
Yeah.
But it's kind of they're saying that's just a name at the minute. That's obviously just in the works. That could all change. And also, apparently, the voice actor who does Geralt says that the Witcher 4 won't focus on Geralt, but the voice actor says he'll at least be a part of the RPG sequel. So that for me, that's thinking. That's kind of thinking it's. And what they've said is like there's gonna be more Witcher games to come. So they're going to try and start a new trilogy.
Yeah.
So I think what it is, it's going to be based on another character. And I think Geralt will be in it, but not as a possible playable character, which is good. But Witcher 3, I really enjoyed. I thought it was excellent, like really, really good. So I'm looking forward to that coming out. And obviously they're using the Unreal Engine 5 as well, so it's going to look stunning.
That's going to look amazing. That is going to look fantastic.
I think the date for that they've put on is I'm sure I read it somewhere. I've just got it up on news now. 2025 or 2026 or something. Oh, release date's probably a long way off. Yeah. So
they're not going to have a specific date for it or something.
It says confirmed that we shouldn't expect a Witcher 4 release date before 2025. So it's probably going to be a 2026 release. So. It's because the amount of work that they put into the games is unreal. But like I say, it might not even be called Witcher 4. It might be a different self-titled game. But obviously, if anybody knows Witcher 3, obviously the way it ended and that. So it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it because I think Witcher games are brilliant. It's like, that'll be one of them things that I'll not play on stream as well because I'd rather play it off stream. So much better.
I will admit now that I've never played a Witcher game.
Mate, honestly, you need to get into them.
I've never played a single one.
So, if I was going to start on Witcher, you better start on Witcher 3, and if you like Witcher 3, maybe go back to Witcher 2.
Yeah.
But we'll start on Witcher 3. It's so good. It's like really, really good. Also, talking about that as well, I think Retro Gamer Magazine have got a new celebrating the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as well, so if anybody's interested in that, there's a new magazine coming out. But yeah, Witcher 4 is the one I'm kind of looking forward to. To be honest, I really want to play. What's it fucking called now? Sea of Stars, I think it is on the
Sea of Stars. Yeah.
Sea of Stars looks really good, like really good. It's just having time to play it. I don't think I'll play it on stream, but one of them I'll play off stream again. But yeah, it's one of them I'll kind of want to play at some point. That's like a retro-inspired type of game, but yeah.
Definitely.
No worries, Calla. Enjoy.
Yeah, no worries, Calla. Yeah, I'm kind of looking. I'm looking forward to. I've got four games written down, but there was one. But the one game that I haven't written down, which I thought was going to get a 2024 release, was The Wolf Among Us 2, which I'm kind of thinking now they're gonna release that in 2025, which I've been itching to play because I love the Telltale games. I love The
Yeah,
Wolf
yeah.
Among Us, specifically with Telltales. I have played like the Batman Telltale games,
Yeah, I
and
seen that, yeah.
I found those intriguing. Like, I'm not a big fan of the Walking Dead, but I know that
I was
they've
gonna
got
say, have you
I know
played
that
the
they've got
Walking Dead
I know
ones?
that they've got the Walking Dead Telltale games.
Yeah, they got a
Um
few of them as well, though.
yeah. But yeah, they have got quite a few of them. I've seen someone play those games. But the one Telltale games that really intrigues me and I go back to that I do go back to sometimes is The Wolf Among Us. And I'm looking for, and I've seen snapshots and a trailer for The Wolf Among Us 2, and they've been having like news feeds coming up going like, oh, we're not going to make it to 2023, we're going to make it to 2024 instead. And they obviously like they have like little bumps on the
Yeah.
way to kind of like hinder the release date. So I know that they're going to bump it to 2025, which I sometimes hope I hope they don't, but they're going to do anyway, because we're coming into we're close to the fall now of 2024, and
When
still
was the
nothing.
when was the first one released?
2018, I think. I'm not
There's
entirely sure.
quite a big gap in between then, isn't there, really? You
Yeah,
think they would have like popped another one out really,
yeah.
but they're
Oh
obviously
yeah,
obviously
oh yeah. They've
they're
got
working on other
Borderlands as
stuff
well.
as well.
They got Borderlands Telltales as well. Hello, Wispy. How's it going?
Yeah,
They,
OSB.
yeah, they do have the Borderlands Telltale games as well, which I completely forgot about. Thank you, Dazza, for reminding me.
And they've got the
But yeah,
Borderlands movie out as well, which I've
yeah.
heard is crap. But I ain't seen it.
I've
I haven't
not
seen
seen it.
Deadpool yet or Wolverine, but I already know two cameos that's in it already
Yeah,
because I look on YouTube and I'm swinging through and I'm like, oh, fuck.
it's so
Right,
yeah, it's so
try to
like
keep away from
dangerous, isn't
anything
it?
like that because I'm kind of I would want to go to cinema to watch it. I'm
Yeah,
gonna just wait till it comes out on Disney to be honest. But I'm like trying to avoid it, and I've seen one already. I'm like, oh fuck,
yeah.
and then like another one, I'm like, oh. So I'm trying to not.
Yeah,
And I know there's a
Wispy,
lot of cameos in that.
Wispy, we're not doing spoilers. Don't worry, we're not doing spoilers.
11
We
out
ain't
of
even
10.
seen
Oh,
it.
nice one.
We ain't even seen the film.
Yeah, no spoilers. We haven't seen it, Whisper. I won't say
But
I've seen cameo.
we
I've only
know,
seen
yeah,
two.
we know what Twitter's like, and we know what YouTube's like,
Yeah, they
and
just try and
places like
spoil
that.
every
And
try and spoils
they
it
just
for you.
try and spoil it. Like, and I tend to stay away from like those subjects, because I do want to see it, because I've seen Deadpool 1 and 2. I've got them on Blu-ray, and I really
Yeah.
enjoyed those two films. So I would like to
But
go and
Daz said
see
it's 11
Deadpool and
out of 10,
Wolverine.
so I'm gonna accept that. That's a good one. 11
Yeah.
out of 10. I do like the Deadpool movies because I
Yeah.
think it's more the comedy and
Oh,
it's never taken too seriously.
yeah. I
But
absolutely love Ryan
my favorite
Reynolds.
series, my favorite series anyway is Guardians of the Galaxy. I think them three movies are just like amazing, like the best, 100%.
I've
Love
still
them.
not seen it.
Mate, you need to watch them. They're the best. Like really good. The Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy is so
Yeah.
good. Like yeah, brilliant, really good.
And I do like Chris Pratt as well. I think Chris Pratt is brilliant.
Yeah, he's funny.
Like,
He's funny.
but I also like Ryan Reynolds. I think Ryan Reynolds just absolutely
Yeah,
fits Deadpool to a T. And
yeah,
I
definitely.
like how I like how in the first two movies there's like a lot of like piss taking of like certain characters and stuff like that, which was really funny. So
Yeah.
so I'm expecting more of that in the third one, and I love Hugh Jackman. I love Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
I think he's a brilliant Wolverine, especially in the X-Men movies. That
Let's just try to avoid as many spoilers as possible, ideally.
yeah. We'll avoid as many we'll avoid spoilers, because even we ain't seen it. We ain't seen that film anyway. But I would like to go and see it. I think it'd be really good.
What's the other three games then?
So the other four games, because I didn't write down the Wolf Among Us 2. I didn't write down, but I'll keep it brief.
Okay.
Funko Fusion, which is coming out next month.
Oh yeah, that looks good.
Obviously,
That looks interesting.
Obviously, the big wall of Funkos.
I didn't know you was into Funkos, mate.
Oh no,
I would have never known you was into Funkos.
Yeah, it flies past you sometimes, doesn't it?
Honestly, I didn't know you was into Funkos, mate. I would have never known that you like Funko Pops. You learn something new every day, I suppose.
Yeah, you do. Silent Hill 2, that's coming out soon as well in
Ooh,
October.
nice. Yeah.
Sonic X Shadows Generations is another one that's coming out next year.
What's
So
that
it's
one?
kind of like Sonic Generation. You know, Sonic Generations. Like it was out on
Yeah, yeah.
Xbox 360 and
Ah,
PlayStation 3
okay,
and
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that. Like they've made they are now making it involving Shadow the Hedgehog as well.
What's it
So
called? Sonic
Sonic X Shadow Generations.
X. That sounds like a mouthful, mate. To be
Yeah,
honest,
just yeah,
Sonic X Shadow Generation. They could have come up with a better name,
yeah,
but okay, I see. Yeah,
yeah. But
yeah.
they want to make that they want to make that kind of like dynamic duo of Sonic and Shadows, don't they? So
Yeah, I
it's
think
kind of
he's Shadow going to be in the third Sonic movie as
antithesis.
well. I think Shadow's in the third movie, isn't it? Yeah, I can
Yeah,
see that. Yeah.
yeah. Shadows in. Oh, they're the third. Oh, yeah, the third Sonic the Hedgehog movie. I'm looking forward
Yeah,
to
they
that as well.
teased it. Yeah, I think they teased it, didn't they?
Yeah,
Shadow at end.
I'm very much looking forward to that as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. I do like them Sonic movies to be honest. They're quite
But
good, quite fun as well.
apparently they're getting Keanu Reeves to voice Shadows. I think.
Yeah, well, that makes sense, really,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
I think that would be brilliant. That'd be a good film to look forward to.
Yeah,
The other one is a remaster. I think it's Disney's
a
Epic a
remaster.
remaster, and it's called Disney Epic Mickey.
Oh, I think I've
It
heard of
was
this
it
one.
was it was originally on the Wii, I believe. Epic Mickey 1 and Epic Mickey 2 is on the Wii as well. I
Oh, what
believe
you
it.
getting it? Are you getting it on the Switch
I want to get that.
or PS5?
I want to get that on the PS5 if possible, but if not, I'll get it on Switch. If it's not on PS5, I'll get it on Switch.
It's
So
available now.
it's a bit what Epic. Oh yeah, it might be available now actually.
I think so. Let me have a look. It's called Rebrushed.
Yeah, Rebrushed. Yeah, Disney's Epic Mickey
Yeah.
Rebrushed.
Oh no, actually, pre-order. It's pre-order.
It's on pre-order, mate. Yeah, it's not out yet.
September the
Yeah,
24th. It's coming out.
next month. That'll be one that I'll look forward to
Be
playing
good,
next
that.
month.
Are you what to play it on stream or off stream?
I want. Oh, that's a good question. Probably off stream. Probably off stream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like like I said, I want to play. I do want to
It'd be a
play
nice
more
game to
modern
play on
games.
stream.
I do want to play more modern games. I want to bring more
Yeah.
modern games to the channel. Like obviously we're bringing back we're bringing
Well,
Layers
that's
of Fear
definitely.
on the streams, bringing that back. And
Well, that's kind of something that you could probably play then because it's a remake of an older game, so
Yeah.
it's still
oh yeah,
still
definitely.
retro, but it's like new in it. It's like a new version of it, so
Yeah.
yeah, it'd still be good.
So yeah, but there is a chance that I'll probably play Funko Fusion on stream as well.
I thought there was.
Yeah.
Yeah, Funko Fusion looks really good. I thought there was a new Kingdom Hearts coming out at some point. What's happened
Kingdom
to that?
Hearts 4, that's probably not going to be out until like another 2-3 years possibly, or maybe
Well, I
even
thought,
2.
yeah, I thought it like last year that
No
they
idea.
announced something.
Like they've teased it. They've teased it through through a trailer that you can see on YouTube.
Yeah, it says it's still in development.
Yeah,
so
it is still in development. Yeah, like there is a lot more they're going.
Whenever that comes out, I mean, that'll be a game that you can play as well. Cause I like. See, Kingdom Hearts is not for me. I do own Kingdom Hearts, but I've never been interested in playing it. But I do like watching you play it. It's good. I like the story to it.
Would you want would you be against playing it on stream?
I don't think it's something I'd want.
You don't think you want to play on stream?
I mean, I do like the game, but it's something I don't want to.
Oh.
I don't want to play on stream. If you know what I mean? Nothing against the game. I think the game's brilliant, but it's just one of them games really.
Yeah. So those are the 5 games that I'm looking forward to in the next couple of months. One being next year as well. So yeah, basically that.
You've got a lot of games to look forward to them.
I've got a lot of games to look forward to. Yes, I do.
Best
I like to keep an open mind, Jack. You know this. I like to keep an open mind of modern games. You know, like I do like my retro games, but I like to keep an open mind with modern.
Yeah. I'm getting. You already know anyway, but I'm getting a Dreamcast soon in September. So there's a few games I want to play on that. Obviously, first game I'm going to play is one that Nutty gifted to me, which was the Resident Evil. Not Resident Evil, Jesus Christ, yeah. Tomb Raider
Yeah, Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider
So I'm going to
Revelations.
play that first. That's it. Yeah, play that first, and then there's a few RPGs on
Ooh.
the Dreamcast which I want to play. So
Mm.
Julio's going to be doing me some discs and that.
Nice.
So yeah, there's a few decent looking RPGs on there. I did write them down. I can't remember
Yeah,
where they are,
I did want
but
to
yeah,
play.
some good ones.
Yeah, I did want to play Shamoon, but like
Shenmue.
yeah, Shamoon. Like,
Shenmue.
but the problem that I had with Shamoon is the same problem that I had with Metal Gear Solid when I had it.
Are you saying it's right? Are you saying it right? Shamu. It's
Shamoon,
Shenmue in it.
Shamoon,
Is it
Shamoon,
Shenmue?
Shamoon.
Not Shamu. Because whenever you say it's like
Shenmue.
Shamu, I'm like, it's not Shamu, is
Shamoon.
it? Shenmue.
I'm,
Shemue's a good game.
I'm putting a twang on it, and I Shamoon.
Yeah, yeah. It
But
is a good.
yeah,
It's
it is a
Skies of
good game.
Arcadia.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one.
Yeah, and
Skies of Arcadia.
yeah.
I'll tell you others, Dazza. I'll
Mm,
quickly look on my message to Leo,
yeah.
and I'll tell you which ones I've asked him to do. But Skies Arcadia is definitely one, Dazza,
Yeah.
that I've asked him.
Stop.
I saw Time Stalkers,
Ooh.
Evolution 2,
Mm,
Elemental Gimmick Gear,
mm.
Grenadier or Grenadier
Ooh.
2, and Skies of Arcadia. They're the ones that I've kind of. I typed in best RPGs on Dreamcast, and that kind of came up with a list of them. So I thought, oh, if I get them, at least that gives me time. And they look quite good, to be honest. So I'm looking forward to playing them at some point, which will be good.
They all look really. They all sound really good.
Grenade RPG, oh, good. That's good, mate. I'm looking forward to it. It's
Mm.
getting round to them, because, like I say, Final Fantasy, once that's done, Link's Awakening DX, and then possibly I probably have a Dreamcast by them anyway.
Mm.
So if I get a disc off Hulu, I probably might play one straight after, get straight out at Dreamcast, and well, I've got to play Tomb Raider as well. But
Yeah.
I don't know what. There's a few other RPGs that I need to play. Oh, I think I was going to play a PlayStation one,
Mm.
Tales of Destiny or something like that, or I think
Interesting.
it's something like that. So yeah, we'll see.
You was talking about another one on was it GameCube? Was it the
I've got on
Tales of Symphonia or something like that?
Tales of Symphonia.
Wasn't that on
I haven't
GameCube?
got that. It was on GameCube. I haven't got it. I need to get it.
I want that. I do want that because I have got that. I have got that on Steam. But I do. But if there is a game, if there is a version of that game on any console, I want to get it, and I do want to play that.
Yeah, there's one on GameCube, mate, and I don't think it's that expensive,
No.
but I've heard that Tales of Symphonia is really good. I think
Yeah.
I'm saying it right.
Yeah.
Tales of Symphonia.
Symphonia.
Is it? I can't even spell that. What's that?
Because I know about Tales of Vesperia, and I know about Tales of Zestria. I know
I
about
think
those
obviously they are.
games.
Yeah. I can't find it on there. Where is it? It's. I think I'm spelling it wrong, but yes,
Yeah.
it's supposed to be. Look, I haven't played Chrono Trigger yet. Daz, I do really want to play that
Yeah.
at some point. But yeah, I think it's. I don't think it's that bad price, mate. Because I was like still wanting to get it. Oh yeah, there's Berseria,
Yeah,
Erasure,
Vesperia.
Zestiria. But there's quite a few of them, isn't there? I'm
There is a
guessing they're
lot of
all
them.
similar. Yeah, because it's on the Switch as well, remastered. But I want to get it on the GameCube. There we go. Nope, that's a console.
Yep.
Uh,
At some point, I might go back to Tales of Arise, but off stream,
yeah.
just to kind of
Oh, yeah. Did you
reminisce.
enjoy that game, or was you not really?
Honestly, I did. I did enjoy it because like the the combat's really good. The story's really good, and but I feel like it was probably a mistake to play it on stream because of how
Oh,
long it
okay.
is. Because
Yeah.
you kind of just want to enjoy the journey. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Like kind of in your own space, in your own like bubble, in your own space. So
yeah.
I will go back to it. I will go back to playing it, but I think I think it will be until I finish Ghost of Tsushima something like that.
Yeah, it's one of them games that's some. I feel like some games are more better to play off stream than they are on
Yeah.
stream.
Yeah.
Especially like
Definitely.
longer ones that you want. That's going to take up time. They're probably ones that you. So I know Final Fantasy takes
Like
ages anyway.
you make
but
exceptions. You make exceptions for like
Exactly,
Final Fantasy and Final Fantasy 8, Final Fantasy 9,
yeah,
and stuff like that.
Tales of Symphonia is only 25 quid. CX
Ooh. Oh, I'll
GameCube.
have
So
to-
it's
I'll have to have a look
definitely
at
one I want to get at some point. It's supposed to be a good game. I think there's a new
I'll definitely.
Mana game coming as well, Visions of Mana.
Ooh.
But that's
Interesting.
coming on PS5 and other consoles. But it's one of them I would get, but I'd not play on stream. I want to play off stream. And if I want to play another Mana game, I've got Legend of Mana or something like that Julio did. So that's another game I'll play at some point. But Secret Mana was a good game. It was
Yeah.
different to normal.
You had a fun time playing that game, didn't you?
Yeah, it was,
very
it was
long-winded, wasn't it?
It was a good game, but it was quite difficult, I reckon. It was a very difficult game and switching characters and stuff, but it was very enjoyable, like beautiful to look at, and music was brilliant. But yeah, it was hard, and that boss at end was just such a wind up, to be honest. But yeah, it was. I had to proper like go back and upgrade, and that. I think
Proper wow.
I was. What was I doing? I was grinding for like a good couple hours, just trying to get my levels up because it was so hard. But we managed it, and I was like so happy to get it done.
You
But,
persisted and got through to the other side in the end. So I've
Well,
got to
clip
grant
on
you credit for that.
that clip on Steve's channel, that's from me raging at that game when I'm going. That was raging because I was trying to fight the boss, and I was like, I couldn't do it. It's so hard. I got my ass whooped, to be honest. But
I got my
you live and learn, didn't you?
I've got my growling, and you've got your groaning.
Yeah, I don't why you growl though, because you don't want to swear, do you? It's
like when you're trying to hold your rage in, and you don't want to swear, as much as I do swear a lot, and you kind of like my coping mechanism is kind of growling, just kind of like.
Sometimes it's just best to swear, just deaf and blind.
Yeah.
What did somebody clip you saying something? Oh, somebody clipped you. Who was it? Was it Callum?
It was Calla. It was Calla. Yeah. I looked back on that and I couldn't help but laugh. I was like, "Is that really how I sound?"
Yeah, because what it is like when you're in that moment, you just come out with utter shit, really. So you could say anything really bad, and then you're like, "Oh shit, I should have said that."
But it's so bad, yeah. Like I think I don't like it when I hear myself swear because it feels like it's coming from the heart.
Yeah,
and it's
I
try to do
swear much.
That.
I do swear sometimes, but I mostly swear when I'm raging or I'm getting frustrated with something. Sorry, and then sometimes it's just on occasion where I'll just swear anyway. To be honest, but I try not to swear as much.
You've got a willpower. You've got a willpower to not swear when you're on the cusp of raging at a game. But whereas with me, I'm like F this, F that, F this, and all that.
I've heard clips of stuff. Obviously Super when he swears when he's going.
Oh god, yeah.
What was that? Have you got that clip on yours?
Yeah. What?
Where is you prick.
Yeah, I've got the sound. I've got the sound bite of that. Yeah.
And then there's one of Plunger on Just Andy's stream, and he's got one, and I think it's an older one.
Oh no, worries, Nat. Take care.
He's proper raging. See you later, Nat. No worries. We're finishing up soon anyway, but he's got one on. I think Just Andy's got one on Plunger where he's saying something, and he's like effing and blind. I've never heard Plunger swear like that before.
Oh, fuck me! How the fuck do you do this?
That's it. Yeah. That's it. It's so funny. It is funny, though.
Fucking spikes.
You do, though, you do. You sometimes you get lost in that moment where you can't help but have to swear and blurt out some explicit words because it just rages. Like that one of Super that makes me laugh every time. I just go, "You're a prick, and it screams like, "You're a prick."
That was that was Mario Bros 3 as well. I think
Mario Bros 3?
Yeah.
I thought it'd be like something like Mario Kart because I know people rage at that.
He rages at everything. Super rages at everything. Even on Command and Conquer.
He never rages at Halo because he's always winning.
Never
rages.
He has his moments when he does it. He has his moments, but I think when he's in the ghost, he calms down. Then
He's always asking me to play on
"Yeah."
Wednesdays. Like, first of all, I can't play on Wednesdays because I'm streaming.
Like,
But then I'm like, I don't want to play any because I just get my ass handed
Yeah.
to me every time. I'm terrible at that game.
I have stopped playing it because I get a headache at the end of every Halo session that I do.
Yeah, I do want to join the
horrible.
Command and Conquer one and get my ass handed to me again if busy's
Yeah.
on or something. So it's one of them. I will want to play. I keep saying, oh yeah, I'm going to play, but I never have a Wednesday off, so I always want to. My days are Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so
Yeah,
I kind of want to commit to them days.
yeah, definitely.
I've been thinking about, do I put an extra day in on Monday? But I used to do Mondays, but then I'm thinking, I've been first day back at work, and I just want to chill, go to the gym, and then relax, and then back into it again. So I did used to do it, but yeah.
Of course, where my schedules are all over the place, so I'm kind of trying to figure out which days are good for me and which days aren't, because obviously, like you said about the Mondays, it's kind of like, oh, you've the beginning of the week, you work it, you go to work, and you come back from work, and you're just absolute like tired yourself out. With work,
First day
and of course with like going back to the gym and stuff like that.
I can't change. Like I say, if I could change my times, I would, and ideally I want to stream longer. But for me, it's like go to work, go to the gym. After my tea, I'll be about 7:30, 7. That's the only time I can get onto stream. So once I stream, I don't want to do like until 12 o'clock because I know it'll take me another hour to get settled, which will probably be about 1 o'clock, and then I'm up for work next day, so I'll be knackered. So I try and limit to 3 hours, even though I would like to do more. If it's point where I've got a day off next day, so if I'm streaming on a Thursday and I've got Friday off, I'll stream until probably 12 or something because I think, you know what, I might as well stream a bit extra. And I never do weekends as well, so unless it's like a special occasion and that. But yeah, it's just I think they're my set times.
Yeah, and it benefits you, don't it? Because it gives you that space and gives you that extra like energy.
Yeah, it's a bit of structure as well, really, to kind of do that. And there's other stuff I want to upload. Like I do upload my VODs to obviously YouTube, but there's some I've got in mind where I want to do something in the room and put it up to. So I'm going to try and do that at some point this week, maybe tomorrow, and then upload it. And it's just like a little thing, 5-minute video you can watch, and basically that's it.
I do enjoy. But that's coming. That's coming. By the way, I do enjoy them.
Yeah, they're just easy. I want to add more things to it as well. Yeah, I mean, just like another segment to it, really.
You know what I've gone back to watching on your YouTube channel? The days when we play Gears of War.
Oh yeah,
the Gears of War games. I've gone back to watching those on your YouTube channel, which you should get a fucking playlist and put.
I do. I know you said I do need to put them in a playlist. I do. It's just a lot of videos to go through.
Because the thing is, I'm trying to follow them in cryogenic order.
Yeah.
But then I click on one Gears of War video, and it's like, oh no, I'm going too far. I need to go back to the previous one and stuff like that. And it's kind of like,
yeah, I don't need to upload. Gears of War was fun, to be honest, but it's one of them that I've kind of learned from a mistake with certain games not to play one after other. So Gears of War, we did Gears of War 1, 2, 3, and then I think by the time we got to 4, I was like, oh, I'm fucking sick of Gears of War already. Frenzy. I think it was same for, I was playing Onimusha, and
Onimusha,
and I was playing that 1, 2, 3, and I think by the time I got to other one, I was like, I can't be asked to play it anymore. Same as Prince of Persia. I think I made that mistake. Don't do a game after each one because you'll get knackered. So if I was doing Final Fantasy and I was doing Final Fantasy continuously, I'd get bored. So after Final Fantasy 9, obviously I'll leave it a year until I do another one because I think I can't do another Final Fantasy. It needs to be something else because I'd get bored. So I kind of mix it up and come back to games and finish games off and stuff because it's just better to do that.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
I think it's the worst thing ever is just like trying to play a game and then play it next game after that and then play it next game because you'd be like, yeah, I'm sick of this game. I don't really want to play it anymore.
Yeah. I get it. I get what you mean. Definitely. Like, it's true. But yeah.
So yeah, I think we've covered everything for this month. I'm trying to think if we've got a planned in the future. Obviously, we're not going to no gaming market anytime. Cardiff's the only thing that we're going to probably do a meet and greet with people, which is going to be good. I'm looking forward to that.
Mm.
And then Birmingham next year. So ideally for me,
I do want to do
want to
that.
go. I want to go Birmingham, but I'm not sure yet because literally the month after, me and Sophie are going away on holidays. So I'm kind of thinking, if I can do it, I'll go. If not, then I'll just probably miss it. I'll be gutted, but I'll just say to Chris, just pick me something up, mate. I'll give him 20 quid or something and say pick me up something up. But
I just personal shopper anyway.
Yeah, I say Chris will get it because at least it saves me a little bit. Where I was like, if you can grab this game, mate, grab this for me. But yeah, that's the thing. That's the only thing that really coming up really. But Cardiff and obviously Birmingham.
Yeah,
I do want to do Doncaster at some point. Well, really want to do Doncaster. But I don't know if it's worth maybe going Doncaster instead of Birmingham because I know Doncaster's in Feb or something like that.
Something like that, but they alter it. They alter like which months they organize, they like host it.
Okay. You've been to Doncaster before, haven't you?
I have, yeah. I have been to Doncaster Game Market before. It's absolutely huge place.
Massive in it, yeah.
Like, huge place. But yeah, like what you touched upon, Cardiff in December for Christmas market. That's basically a meet up for us. I would say I'm definitely gonna go to the Birmingham one again because it's like what you say. That's basically kind of like our like annual kind of
it's what a yearly thing, yeah. It is,
kind of our yearly meetup kind of thing, and I do feel that a lot more than what I did with Blackpool. But not to say that Blackpool is not a good meetup, because it is. Of course it is. It's a huge meetup. But going and doing the traveling for like 2.5 hours there, obviously, like what you touched upon with like sort of spending money on the hotels for a weekend.
It's a long weekend.
Your food and your games and stuff like that. Like and obviously Arcade Club. Like I don't think I could do that every year.
It's a long weekend every year. And a lot of money because obviously the hotel itself for 2 nights is quite expensive, and then you want to stay somewhere nice ideally. So Premier's probably the best place to stay. But you want to stay, you want to stay somewhere nice. And then obviously food on top of that, and then
food on top.
Arcade Club on top of that, and then what you spend at market, it does add up. So
it does take a lot out of you. It takes a lot out of you.
Yeah, and you don't really want to go for a day as well, because I think going for a day, you're going to be knackered as hell, like going up there, doing all that and coming back down. So but Birmingham, I'll try and get to. All depends.
Like I feel with Birmingham, there's a lot more to like offer. There's a lot more to offer in terms of like outside of the game market and stuff like that. Like so, you can like what we did this year was amazing. Like after when we'd done the gaming market in Birmingham, we briefly went into NQ64 for a little bit, kind of hung out and talked to everyone, and then afterwards, me, you, Soph, and Greasy, Greasy, Gaz, we all went for a meal.
Got some food, didn't we?
Which was really nice, and we went to CEX as well. I
always pop to CEX in Birmingham because the stuff that I can't find obviously. Birmingham market, that CX,
See that kind of thing, I do enjoy that. We did do that briefly in Blackpool, where we kind of stuck together and did our own thing.
Yeah.
And
but it's nice. It's nice in Birmingham because obviously we went out for a few drinks with people as well. That
exactly. We did that.
Space Coyote,
Greasy.
There's a few, Alex. There's a few people, which was good.
Simon,
it was good. I enjoyed that.
Nice. I
don't think I'll stay again, Birmingham, obviously because. Close to holiday, but I definitely want to go and pick some up. Ideally.
I definitely would do that again for Birmingham, like absolutely, because like you said before, we like after when we did all the gaming market and had a meal and stuff like that, and kind of briefly went into Tokyo Toys and stuff like that, and go back to the hotel, like simmer down, and then get changed, and then go out and do that.
Did you pick up from that Tokyo Toys?
I don't think I did.
You was after a book, weren't you? Weren't you after a book?
I think I was, but I ended up not picking anything up.
But, that shop was like I said, that shops like that they do look good. I like them, but I just nothing in there that was like interested me. I was like, okay.
Well, you're not a big.
But it's more your style,
it's
isn't
more,
it? Really?
more.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you're not a big anime fan, are you? Really?
I'm not. I just don't
Yeah.
probably
Just-
get it time
Yeah.
to watch it in a way.
Oh,
So
you see.
I watched Invincible.
Yeah.
Is that classed as anime?
No,
or
that's
not?
more. That's more like cartoon superhero thing, like
Okay, yeah.
adult cartoon or something like that.
Yeah, I ain't really watched any type. To be honest, I do need to get into it. I know you've given me, obviously, lent me free DVDs to watch,
Yeah.
so I need to get onto
honestly,
them.
give them a try because it might give you a different perspective.
Yeah,
Because-
I do kind of like stuff
Yeah.
like that, so
So
I'll
yeah,
have to give it a go, 100%.
Yeah, definitely give it a go. I would. But
What are they that you've given me? The Berserk, is it series or movies?
Berserker movies, like 1, 2,
Oh, the
and 3.
movies.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're like basically like three movies that basically explain the journey and stuff like that, like and all
Okay.
that stuff. But yeah, I'd definitely do Birmingham again. I do want to go away next year, abroad somewhere, but I don't know yet. It's all up in the air at the minute. Like, it's just depending on money and obviously
Where are you thinking?
I do want to go to Japan, but I don't know. It's gonna
Yeah,
cost.
it's
It's
just
gonna
a lot
cost.
of money,
It's a lot
innit?
of money. Yeah, like I know
I think it's the
Julio.
flights more than anything.
I know Julio's been talking about doing Japan next year and stuff like that. But
Yeah,
I don't know. It just depends on money really, and if I can gather up the funds that I need to.
yeah. I think it's the
to
flights
this.
that cost quite a lot
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah, definitely. So that's up in the air, but definitely, but Cardiff, Christmas Fair definitely, and Birmingham Play Expo definitely.
Yeah, Play Expo.
I'm gonna keep saying it as much as people.
White people, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing it as much as people get annoyed with it, so it's fine.
Well, there was somebody there with a Play Expo T-shirt on.
Well, there you have it, and I tried to
I do,
explain that to Julia.
yeah. I know.
I tried to
I
explain it to him.
like both of them. I do need to go to a few more, to be honest, and we do need to look at car boots as well,
Yeah.
ideally.
Yeah, Play Expo Birmingham. Yes, Simon, you are right. You are right. Exactly right.
It is Play Expo Brum, yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of the future events at the moment. If Doncaster gets announced next year, possibly that's possibility as well.
Yeah, definitely. I would like to do Doncaster at some point, huge. Just to. I think I can only do one next year, so I'll probably just stick with Birmingham.
Yeah, definitely, absolutely.
Okay, I think we've.
I think we've pretty much.
I think we've touched up on everything that we've jotted down, and really enjoyed it. So next podcast will be on my channel.
Yeah.
At what are we in August, September? Sometime in September, but we'll obviously announce it. I think we're gonna get guests on next time. Is that right, Chris?
Yeah. So we
need to obviously speak to people or peoples.
So we're gonna have conversations with each other, and we're gonna talk to the guests that we're gonna bring on, and fix it and have a date and time fixed up. And
because it's easy for us to set a date.
Get it all plastered down.
We want to make sure that persons available for that date as well, because it's always going to be on a Sunday. We always keep it on a Sunday. Nice.
Yeah.
Sunday morning podcast, something chill. You know what I mean? So yeah, we're going to ask that person or persons, like I say, in time.
Yeah.
So it gives them enough time to think it, and then we'll go. So next time we'll have some guests on as well. So as usual thing, we'll ask them questions, just chat to them about gaming and stuff in general. We'll obviously going to bring back Desert Island games.
Yeah.
Or Desert Island gaming.
Desert
or
something
like
like that.
We just need a catchy ring. So we need another catchy sound from you, Chris, as well.
Oh, great. Okay.
To add to it.
More.
Which is just basically 5 questions.
Yeah.
If you're stuck on a desert island, blah blah, what would you take? We'll get there. Get there.
I still need to do. I'd say we'll probably stick to that one instead of the one that I did as well.
I know. I like the game of the month thing. That's good.
Yeah. No, and obviously the game of the month.
We'll still do game of the month for the guests as well, because it kind of. It could be a game that they're playing at the minute. It could be a game that they're wanting to play, or like I say, a game that they've played before in the past that they recommend to people. So yeah, we'll definitely use that every time. It kind of brings it's like a different perspective, and obviously
Yeah.
they might be playing a game that we've never played before. So it's like, oh, that's interesting. Tell us about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like something fresh. It brings something fresh.
Yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
100%.
So yeah, definitely.
So yeah, thank you so much for turning up, guys. I really appreciate it. It's been fun. We've enjoyed it. Plenty of talk about as well, which is nice. We're gonna obviously go same structure every time, just talking about stuff that we've done. And yeah, it's been enjoyable. Thank you so much for being here. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's been brilliant. It's been brilliant getting back into the full swing of things. So two episodes deep in the new look of the Bearded Duo podcast.
2.0.
Yeah, 2.0. Well, this one's 2.1.
No, it's still 2.0. It's just a rebranding it.
Just a rebrand.
So yeah, we're gonna do this every month because we obviously want to try and keep it fresh, and every month kind of works for us as well, which is good.
Yeah, we want to stick to doing one every month and obviously bring guests in. Bringing guests in now as well is going to be breath of fresh air as well for the podcast for 2.0. But yeah, it's been really good today. It's been really good. Really enjoyed it, and we did have plenty to talk about in terms of like new games and retro games and the expos and stuff like that, and everything in between of everything about gaming that we love. So yeah, it's been enjoyable. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna just end the stream, but yeah, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your weekend.
Have a good weekend.
Take care, guys.
Have a good Sunday.
Yeah, have a good Sunday. Take care. Bye. Bye.
Bye.